how stupid am I, because I don't have any other Prem team members apart from Remembrance Trailblazer, and they're not even built. I wasn't gonna pull for her initially, but I woke up at 5 a.m. to check her out to see if I did want to pull for her, even though I was saving for Rapper. And also, I'm so sorry I did not record it. I wanted to, but I was on my dad's PS and I couldn't be asked to log on my phone and download everything again. At least not that morning, because I had to go to school really early. But you wanna hear what I said? Okay, curse words, warning, because I said some strong language.
I'm just gonna pull for Evernight. Like, I don't give 5 fucks. Okay.
So that is what I said, and I just winged it because I thought, I've saved up 100 pulls in half a version, and Rapper's Rerun is in like 2 versions, so I can just save up like a ton and get her in a light cone if possible. If she's coming in 3.7, though, I'm kinda cooked. Well, hopefully not, but yeah. I got her, and she does some pretty good damage. I think you'll see later in the video. She hits, I think, like 600k, which is like, it's not meta, but it's good considering she's mainly a support / sub DPS for Casteress. But there she is. I had guaranteed, and I got her at 42 biddy. 42. Oh wait, no, it was 43. I miscounted. I also got Fushan's E1 while trying to pull for the other E2. And ignore how you kind of just got flashed by that NPC. I'm so sorry for that. I did not expect it. But yeah, now I have guaranteed again, so I'm not sad. I'm not disappointed. And basically, yeah, I'll definitely get Rapper now, pretty much. I haven't been able to play the new not Archon quest, this ain't Genshin, the new quest, main storyline quest, because I've been so busy. I didn't do a lot of my schoolwork this week, which I caught up on now, but it took me a while to get up to that, and I am sick. I think I mentioned last video that I was coming down with an illness. It hit me like a truck on Friday, and then I was sick all of yesterday, which was Saturday, and today I am kind of better. I just got a bit of a runny nose, and I'm out of breath a lot. Oh my god, the cars. Sorry about that, which is mainly due to my asthma. I have mild asthma, somehow. I didn't have it before, but then in 2023, November, I got the C, and I think YouTube like censors it, the illness, you know what I mean, the 19 one. So that triggered like mild asthma in my lungs. It gave me a lot of health issues, but enough about that. Like, I'm fine now. I just get a little bit affected by colds and stuff. It just makes me a little bit breathless, but it's fine. I have an inhaler. And yeah, I'm sorry if I sound different today. My nose is stuffy, but I'm trying. I wasn't actually going to record this today because I was doing my work, but I finished earlier than I expected because I knew how to work the systems they were trying to get me to log into. It was pretty straightforward, so I did that really quickly, and, well, not really quickly, I did it quicker than I intended for it to be, and I managed to record this. I named my little Dromas Uranus, which I forgot which Roman god it is, or goddess. I know Venus is Aphrodite, Neptune is Poseidon, Jupiter is Zeus, Mars is Aries, and then I kind of forgot the rest. Yeah, which may not seem like a big deal, but I have never told anyone in real life that I know about this channel because I've just been so scared of them going like, what the flip, ASMR is so freaking weird. But she also likes ASMR. Well, she told me she likes ASMR too, and she subscribed to my channel and everything, so if you're watching this, you know who you are. I'm not going to dox you though. Then, I love you so much. You are actually a goddess. I love her so, so much. I don't know if she will watch it, but if she is, then hello. Yeah, my build for Evernight is not complete, and I am working on building the Remembrance Trailblazer for her. So yeah, I have 2 good ice teams now. I got the Arta and Evernight, and even though I don't have like any of her Prem characters, she did like some decent damage. Wait a second, I just realized I thought I recorded me doing domains, but that was this morning and I was playing on my dad's PS, so it was in fact not in this footage, and I thought it was. This illness is really messing with my brain hole. So sorry, but she has hit, I think it was like 662k, which is good for me because I don't know, a lot of the characters I have aren't very meta, and if they are, then they're kind of badly built because I'm still kind of new. I don't want to say I'm super new, but I've only had this account since April. How many months has it been since then? April, May, June, July, August, September. It's been 6 months already. No, maybe it's only been 5 months and it's coming up to 6 months. That makes more sense because it was very late April. Well, not very late, it was late April. So I won't count April, May, June, July, August, September. Yeah, 5 months. Which, yeah, it's not that long. Compared to how long I've been playing like Genshin and that sort of stuff. But yeah, I think I'm pretty lucky in this game, considering all the characters I have, and like, you know, my E1 S1 the Arda, and my E2 Cypher, and you know, I just think I've been pretty lucky in this game, which is so uncharacter. Is that how you word it? It's so unlike me, because normally I am so unlucky in gacha games. But I guess the universe said nope, not this time. You're gonna be super duper lucky in Honkai Star Rail. Yeah. I hope I still have that sort of luck and I will get Flints, because I'm on like no pity at 50-50 and I have like maybe 4 wishes saved. So I'm kinda cooked. But I lost my 50-50 last time to DRC1, so hopefully it triggers the capturing radiance. I know there's only like that 5% more, but 5% is 5%, am I right? Yeah. I actually don't know what else to talk about in this video, because I was just doing this Dromas event. My little Dromas is cute. But what I kind of don't get is the Dromas restaurant. Like, when was this established? I get that there was the fairy restaurant with like Doremem and Farley-mem and stuff like that. The Do, Re Mi Fa Sol La Ti Do, but in the mems. I get like that restaurant was established, but when did this Dromas restaurant become a thing? It was kinda just random. But yeah, it's all for the not primos, oh my god. It's all for the Stellar Jades. I think someone said that Stellar Jades was like a really good trigger word. I kind of agree. I like saying it Christmas in like 5 days, maybe a week, but he still has it, and it's nearly been 2 weeks, so I feel really bad for him. He's up all night coughing and stuff. But me, I'm trooping through it. It peaked yesterday, and then today it's gradually gotten better, and hopefully tomorrow it will be like manageable enough to go to school. So yeah. I've been having to get the bus really freaking early in the morning recently. Like, I think on Friday I got the bus at 7 a.m. And some of you may be thinking that's not very early, but considering in my high school, which is like a 5-10 minute walk down the road, I can leave my house at 8:20, like an hour later. I think it's pretty justified to go like, oh my god, it's so early. I wake up at around 6 o'clock though, so it's nothing big, but I like to just kind of roll around and do nothing and scroll on social media for a while before actually getting ready and eating food and stuff. Though genuinely, I can't really eat without feeling sick until after 9 o'clock in the morning. Like, if I eat before then, I feel sick the whole day and it ruins everything pretty much. So yeah, I eat something at school most of the time. Oh yeah, there was a college party on Thursday that I went to with my friends. It was kind of boring, but there was live music, so it was kind of fire. Well, the live music was good. And then everything else, it was like meh. Actually, I got Epic written on my face in face paint, like from Epic the musical, because I am so obsessed that it is genuinely unhealthy at this point. No, I shouldn't say that. I like it a lot, so I got it written on my face, like average obsession behavior. Though I am loving doing the Odyssey in my classics class, because she'll be like, does anyone know why this happened, or like why this is happening, or and stuff, and I'll be like, so basically back in the Greek, the ancient Greek days, I think at one point I literally said, if I remember correctly, I felt like such a nerd. I felt like the ones that go actually on TikTok and that sort of stuff. It was so funny. But yeah, I've made friends with this super duper, well, I don't know if we're friends yet. I have connected with this super duper cool girl. She's in my classics class, and I think she's a goth. She wears black, and she's dyed her hair black, and she wears really cool makeup and that sort of stuff, and it's like, oh, she's so pretty. And I got her Instagram and made friends with her, so I'm very, very happy about that. But yeah, that's pretty much what's going on in my life right now. Nothing too interesting. I am so excited for Halloween though. I need to do some more baking and stuff, because I haven't done any yet, and I really wanted to. I might try and make something this evening, just for funsies, and bring it in tomorrow. Though sugar would feed my illness, so I'm not sure. I'll see how it goes, and then maybe I'll bake something in like the middle of the week. I could do it on wait, no, I can't do it on Thursday morning. I was gonna say, because I go in on Thursday late, but I've got something in the morning going on that I've got to do. Yeah. Can't do baking then. Maybe I'll do it next weekend. And also, I did my auditions for my musical theatre class. If you weren't there last video, my musical theatre class is doing a section on the heathers for our coursework, and I auditioned for Veronica. I think I'm pretty confident about my auditions and how they went, but I kind of had an anxiety dream that I sounded really awful. I had an anxiety dream that I was listening back to it and I sounded horrible, so let's hope it goes okay. and my friend were talking about it, and I was like, oh my god, you'd be a great Veronica, because honestly she would. And then she was like, I see you as like a kind of Miss Fleming kind of girl. And I was like, hello, you could have said anyone, but you chose Miss Fleming. I wasn't mad, but I was like, that's a bit random, because I do not resemble her or her voice at all. So yeah, I hope that all goes smoothly. I've been looking for new phrases to say, and instead of saying what the helly, I think it was like, what in the devil's name? I can't remember though. I saw a TikTok about it and it was like Victorian phrases to say instead of brain rot. I was like, this is gonna be so useful. I'm gonna say all of these in school. Does hyperfixation ever get so bad for you that you have to like repeat the words and phrases that are mentioned? I remember back in early 2024, I was so obsessed with Hazo that I would always say, that was discombobulating. which is his town's voice line. Or like, my intuition was correct. I think he says that. It was something like that. But yeah, I really need to I had to rework my vocabulary a lot because I did not say that normally. But I managed to do it for like, I don't know, a couple of weeks, and I kind of gave up. Oh my god, that was a door. I'm so sorry. Okay. The door is now closed. And whoever was downstairs has gone. So I can continue recording. I don't feel like I'm very loud today. My volume is like the normal settings though, but it just doesn't feel that loud. Maybe if I... Does that do anything more? I don't know. I really don't know. Sorry, I just had to puff out some air. Yeah, I really am stuck on what to talk about next, because I kind of talked about everything. I didn't intend for this video to be so long. I thought it was only going to be like 20 minutes until I finished the event, but it turned out to be more like half an hour. And last two videos have been pretty short. Well, last couple of videos have been pretty short, so I want to do a little bit of a longer one. But, sorry, my bed is creaking because I am changing position. In sitting down. But yeah, that is such a problem with these longer videos. I literally don't know what to do for the most of it. In English, we've been looking at this book, and it's analysing different voices or different texts from different authors, and it's called Voices Anthology. And basically you have to like analyse how the writers create their sense of voice and what the sense of voice is. So it could be like, I don't know, a voice of nostalgia or retrospective, a voice of naivety, a voice of innocence, a voice of, I don't know, anything pretty much. And you can say anything that mildly relates to the text and it will be valid, which is kind of what I love about English. Like, you come up with your own ideas and they are still valid. In maths and science, you kind of have to write down a certain answer in order to be right, but in English you can be right by literally just proving your own points. That's great. I love that about English. In my English class, I sit across from this guy and he keeps looking at me in like not a creepy way, but it's okay, calm down. But one thing I do like is his hair. It looks like Anna's from Frozen, because he has like kind of strawberry blondish hair, and then it's got a white stripe in it. And I saw it and I thought, wow, you look like Anna from Frozen. But yeah, that's literally how I define him now with my mom when I talk about him. I come home and she's like, what lessons did you have? And I go, oh, I had English and this and that. She goes, did Anna stare at you? And I don't know if I'm crazy. Like, I'm not really the type to think that people look at me and stuff. Well, unless they're looking at me judgmentally, which I think he might be. But I don't know. And this girl in my English who is like a total baddie. She is so cool. I learned that she likes Genshin and Project Sekai and that sort of stuff and Vocaloid. Like, I didn't really talk to her because I thought she's pretty and like she's got pretty girl humor and whatnot. She looked like she did, and then she turned to me and the girl sitting next to me and said, I've been listening to Night Court on repeat. No, not Night Court, Night Core on repeat. And I was like, Night Court, like the sped up versions of songs? And she went, yeah. And then we got into this long conversation, and then Vocaloid came up, and then figures, and then I was talking about my Genshin figures that are bootlegs, and she was like, oh my god, I have them too. And yeah, we got along pretty well, which is nice. She's really nice. And yeah, she's different from what I thought she'd be, which is cool. And I'm slowly expanding my connection to college. Ignore how I kind of just nearly got ran over by a Dromas. That was so unexpected. But yeah, for the last parts of the video, I think I'm just running around like crazy, trying to find this one spot that I found this morning, which I thought was really pretty. Pretty. Oh yeah, this statue was rage baiting me. I was like, what the flip? And it just kept like doing weird stuff, and I was like, okay, are you gonna give me a reward? Or are you just gonna keep hitting me? And it just kept hitting me. So I actually wasn't getting mad. I was just like, what the flip? What the flippity 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 flip? What the helly? You know? Yeah, what the helly? Yeah. So this video was pretty uneventful. I'm really sorry that I pulled and built Evernight off screen, but I wasn't able to actually record anything until today. I've been playing on my dad's PS, but that's literally in the morning because it's easy to load up and easy to play with because there's like barely any lag, and if it does lag, it's only for a second or two. On my phone there's lag like every second. Like I could take a step forward and it will start to lag. But yeah, I got an achievement from that, which was nice. I feel like I've been getting a lot of achievements lately, which is nice because I'm definitely starting to save for Rabbit again, and hopefully I'll get like, I don't know, 200 plus wishes before she reruns, and then I can get her and possibly her light cone. Because, oh wait, I'm not guaranteed on the light cone banner, so maybe, but it is a 75-25, isn't it? For like pity wise. So yeah, hopefully I get her and her light cone, because I've already farmed all her relics and like 80% of her talent materials. So yeah, and then Dunhung is coming too, so I'm gonna have the most like fire teams, trust. And then I'm trying to take the watermark here, but people keep walking by, which PMO. Sorry, I'm trying to keep like the brain rot language out of here, but sometimes it's so funny to say. Like a lot of the time so sorry. I promise this is literally a one-off for me. I normally try to keep it out my channel, but it's just funny to bring up sometimes for me. Again, if you don't like it. But yeah. Taking the hopefully this will be the thumbnail. And if not, then know that I failed you. I'm sorry. But yeah, I think the video is coming to its end. So I am going to wish you a goodbye. So have a great day.